Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I am Penge, and welcome to Overboard. So this is a murder mystery game but with a bit of a twist, because normally with a murder mystery you're trying to track down who did the dreadful murdering, but in this game you know exactly who did the dreadful murdering because it was you did the dreadful murdering. So yes, we play as the murderer and we have to escape detection, but unfortunately we can't just drive off into the sunset or whatever, because as the name of the game implies, we're on a boat, we're stuck out at sea, so we just need to make it to land and then we can bravely run away and get away with murder. So it sounds marvellous, it looks marvellous, it was made by the same people who made 80 Days, which was also marvellous, so without any further ado, let's go murder someone on a boat, shall we? Midnight, July the 3rd, 1935, aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. Okay, so we are on the SS Hook. There was the SS Hook. Villancies depart for America. Former starlet Veronica Villancy set sail today for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charmed couple, are now rumoured to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Oh dearie me. Here's to more luck in America, lovebirds. Okay, now there they are. So there's Malcolm. There is Veronica. Now Malcolm's looking very dapper, looks very happy there, just giving everybody a wave. Veronica here is looking very lovely, and that is a very nice hat. She looks a little bit less than impressed with Malcolm here. She is certainly giving him a look, shall we say. Okay, fine, so all is not well with that relationship, I would say. They are going to sail into Brooklyn aboard the SS Hook. Okay, fine, let the journey begin.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them.
Okay, so we are enacting our sinister plan just a little further, dear. That's it, just lean over the rail a little further.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
And here we go. Let's commit a murder most horrid.
And I threw him overboard.
So here we go. So there we are. We're saying, Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh, he's gone. Really gone. Yeah, you pushed him off a boat. Do you not remember? You just kind of killed him a bit. Marvellous. Okay, so I finally killed my husband. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Villancy. But is everything all right? Okay, so what should I say? Right, so here is our first big choice. Whoever this is knocking on the door, and we need to reply with either who's there, come in, or don't come in. Okay, so we're a little bit kind of panic looking at the minute. I think we've just woken up and kind of realised what's happened. Okay, what do we say? I mean, maybe we say who's there. If we say don't come in, that might arouse suspicion, and we need to avoid all suspicion. So, okay, who's there? That seems like a logical thing to say, because I don't really know who it is. It's the steward, ma'am. Okay, what do you want? Come in or don't come in? Okay, I mean, what do you want? Why are you knocking on the door, steward? What do you want? Captain says we put into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. and breakfast is still being served, ma'am, but only until 9 o'clock. Okay, damn it, Veronica, you've overslept. So it's 12 minutes past 8 right now. Now, I think time does actually pass on as we're sort of, looking at things and not doing anything else. I think as well, when you make decisions, there you go, so time just ticked over by a minute. But when we make decisions, and when we move about the different bits of the boat, I think time does then pass as well. Okay, so we can say, thank you, I'll let my husband know, or in a manly voice, kind of go, thank you, steward. No, thank you. That's fine. Just be polite and formal. Thank you, steward. Very good, ma'am. Okay, that's fine. All right, Veronica. Be calm. Act natural. Act natural, like, you haven't just thrown your husband off a boat. Maybe no one saw anything. You could just text animation speeds in the pause menu. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so get moving or look around the cabin. It might be worth looking around the cabin. That might be worthwhile. Let's look around the cabin. It's the bathroom, the bed, and the desk. Okay, the bathroom, possibly. I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom and look quickly away. Oh, there's a bottle of tablets by the little sink. Okay, so fix my face. The tablets will leave the bathroom. Fix your face. Okay, you look fine to me. You look very lovely, but okay, maybe you do need to, just sort of, freshen up a bit or whatever. Okay. Okay, I mean, we did wake up in our clothes, it seems. So maybe we do need to actually fix our face a bit. Let's go and do that. One of my earrings, it's missing. Oh, one of my diamond earrings. Curses, damnation. Oh, dear. Okay. Tell me I didn't lose my earring on deck last night. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good, is it? Okay. So we have one earring. So pocket the other one. Do something with the tablets or leave the bathroom. I think maybe we pocket the other earring. Let's do that. I slip the earring free and put it in my pocket. because it will look a bit weird if we go around with one kind of earring. Tablets. I feel like we should look at the tablets whilst we're here. Sleeping tablets, strong ones. Veronica's little helpers. It's a wonder I woke up at all. Okay, so some sort of strong tablet things. Read the label, pocket them, or put them down. Okay, I mean, if somebody does search our room, if we do get, if somebody does suspect us and they come and search our quarters, it's probably a good idea not to have slightly dubious looking kind of pill things. Let's pocket those. We'll take those with us. So we've got an earring and some sleeping tablets. Hang on, what time is it? 8:39. Do we need to show our face for breakfast? However, the bed and the desk, I kind of feel like we need to sort out our room first. The bed, I fell asleep on the chaise last night, so no one slept in the bed. Okay. Scrumple the sheets. Yeah, get in the bed and just sort of roll around for it. The maid will know no one slept here unless... there we go. Just sort of, roll around a bit. Make it look like people have slept in it. Okay, that's better. I've rumpled up my bed. So we can stretch out, fall asleep, or get up. Okay, get up, please. There we go. So 8:50. I imagine we're going to miss breakfast, aren't we? The desk and now the porthole. I think it's important to make sure that our cabin is sorted, just in case it gets inspected. If people do say, hang on a minute, it's your husband, let's go and see what's going on. Let's check the desk, because it's the first one. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of a dolphin on the desk. How lovely. What an ugly thing. Okay, not lovely. God knows, but I hate dolphins. Look at the paperweight, pick it up, something else. Okay, that's probably fine. Don't think we need to pick it up, do we? We don't need to carry a paperweight around with us, do we? Look at the paperweight. Beautifully made, but completely inaccurate. Dolphins have lots more teeth. Okay, like little daggers. Okay, you're not a fan. It's fine. Do we need to take it with us? I don't really think we need to carry a paperweight around with us, do we? Something else. Okay, and then the porthole. What can we do with this then? The porthole is open. Okay, look out across the water, toss something overboard, do something else. What do we want to throw overboard? The sleeping tablets, perhaps. We could throw those overboard to make sure that nobody finds them. Do you know what? Toss something overboard. Throw Malcolm's clothes overboard, or the earring, or keep them. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to throw the sleeping tablets over. Maybe, no, his clothes. If his clothes are missing, that's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a bit strange. No, keep them. Absolutely. Look out across the water? Do we want to do that? I think we might have missed breakfast. Botherations. Okay, do something else. Enjoy the chaise for a while or leave. Let's leave. Okay. So now do we go wandering around the boat? Yes, we do. Okay, so where should she go next? Hang on a minute. There's a thing there that says overboard. That's just us giving up, is it? So there's a chapel. There's forward cabins. There's the bridge. There's the upper deck. There's the aft cabins, the restaurant, and the smoking room. For some reason, the deck is glowing red, as is the chapel. Those two rooms are flashing... Well, that's not a room, but those two locations are flashing red. The upper deck... Maybe we could find our earring. That could be quite useful, couldn't it? Let's go to the upper deck. There you go. Can be there at 9:21. That's fine, yes. Proceed. Go to the upper deck. Less than 7 hours from Liberty Island. 7 hours from freedom. Okay. How are we going to do this on the upper deck? I'll make my way to the upper deck. My earring. No, it's not here. Botherations. Okay. So that's a shame. So it's not here. So either it's not here or someone's found it, which would be a little bit worrying. The rail, the deck... Go below. Okay, the deck. Don't know. Did I drop my earring here last night? Have a look around. Nothing here. Okay, no evidence that anything happened. That's quite good. The rail. Okay, I lean out over the rail and stare down into the water below. Okay, so drop something overboard or New York is in sight. Is that me talking to myself? That might be me just talking to myself. Or just lean away. Okay, I don't really know what we're doing on the deck now. We've looked for the earring. Let's lean away. Right, we don't need to do anything here. Is there any purpose in waiting by the rail? I'm not entirely sure there is. I don't know. What's going to happen if we wait? Are we going to see some people kind of wandering about the place? Because I think all the other characters are doing things. So we're stood up here, not doing anything. All the other characters are going around the place and interacting and maybe finding clues and other bits and bobs, whilst we're just sort of doing our own thing. So they're not just sort of interacting with us and not doing anything else. They are sort of going around the place, sort of developing the story and such. Let's go below. let's go below. As I leave the rail, I look up. There's a clear view from the bridge of the upper deck. Oh, hang on a minute. It said there was somebody there, but I didn't see who it was because I was reading that bit at the top. Okay, continue. Hang on. Is there a bridge? Yeah, there. The bridge. The bridge officer might have seen me on the upper deck last night. That's not very good, is it? That doesn't help. Let's go to the bridge. Let's go and have a chat with whoever's on the bridge. Yes, 9:42. Hello, bridge person. Hopefully you didn't see me push my husband into the water. Oh dear, this could be a short run. To reach the bridge, you climb a metal ladder from the upper deck. It's a terrible idea. The masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. Hello. On a hook inside the bridge is a key with a bright red fob. Okay, so wave to Anders. A key might be quite useful. The upper deck will go back down. Okay, do we just wave to Anders? Can we just wave to him? Commander! Mrs. Villancy, come in! Oh, this is nice, thank you very much. The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers about. And how are you faring this morning, Mrs. Villancy? Oh, look at him, he looks very dapper. Look at the hat. That is a fine, fine hat indeed. How are we faring? Well enough, anxious to arrive, bit dizzy to be honest. Well enough, I suppose, just keep it nice and neutral. Well enough. Have you been up here before? Never, I think. Can I try the wheel, or it seems quite boring? Just never, I think. We'll just be honest. Just, don't arouse suspicion. Don't start doing erratic things. Never, I think. The view is quite impressive. Yes, indeed. The upper deck seems a long way down, and that said Anders can see the deck there. See? There's Lady H at the rail, sniffing at a hip flask, I'd say. She usually goes to drink in the restaurant after lunch. Okay, so she drinks in the afternoon. Do you know, I was on watch here last night. Uh-oh. Okay, Anders was on duty last night. Oh, yes, I didn't know that, or what did you see? Okay, we just go, oh, yes, that's interesting. Please proceed. That's right. It was a quiet night, light breeze, no fog, relatively good visibility. Uh-oh. Okay, I should be going, you saw something, or Mr. Anders, my friend. Okay, you saw something. You saw something on the upper deck? Very clearly. You and your husband like to take in the air at night. I mean, he's quite happy with us, so we've kind of seen us kill him. But did you know you're not the only ones who do that? Lady Armstrong also takes a stroll about that time. Ah, okay, Lady Armstrong was walking about last night as well. Does she? Was she alone? That's very interesting. Okay, was she alone? Because if she was alone, that might mean that we could try and, point the blame at her. And if she likes a drink, like he just said, she goes and, has a hip flask and such, maybe we could try and point the blame at her. She was drunk and bumped into him or something. Was she alone? Hopefully she was. Please be alone. The deck was well attended last night, as I recall. A few key characters on our little stage. Now, Mrs. Villancy, I should perhaps return to my duties. Okay. Can I trust you, Anders? What's that key? Thank you for showing me the bridge. Okay. The key would be really useful. I think saying what's that key is going to make him pick up the key. Thank you for showing me the bridge. Okay, let's ask him about the key, because I don't really want to say, can I trust you, Anders? And thank you for showing me the bridge seems a little bit boring. What's that key? What is that key? It's interesting. The one with the red tag? That's my pass key. We need to steal it. Why? So you can go anywhere you like. Can I borrow it? I should get one of those. We'll just say so you can go anywhere you like. We won't say I want one of those, because he's going to go, hang on a minute, if it's missing, then he's going to work out that we've stolen it. Of course. So can I borrow it? I should get one of those. Could you even come into my cabin? Okay, that that could be taken one of several ways. It could be sort of, could you even come into my cabin and, catch me, doing nefarious things like murdering my husband or hiding his clothes or whatever. Or it could be more of a, could you even come into my cabin? Wink kind of thing. I should get one of those. Can I borrow it? We're going to have to say this one, because I don't think we should say those two. Could you even come into my cabin? Do you think? This is a bit weird. Mrs. Villancy. No, it's not that. I usually do my rounds between 11 and 12. At about past, I could be near your cabin. Perhaps you might be in. No, we can't go round like this. Bring your hat. Oh my goodness me. Anders. What? I'll see you there. Bring your hat. Okay, I usually do my rounds between 11 and 12. At about past 11. Do you know what? Bring your hat. Why not? There we go. We'll go down that route, shall we? I like your hat. I like his hat too. I think it's a really good hat. Of course, Mum. Okay. I think I need to go. The commander is going to stop by my cabin. Okay, I think I need to go. All right, cheerio then. I get awfully seasick so high up. Most people don't like it up here. Fortunate, really. Good day, Mrs. Villancy. Okay, right. The upper deck. Watch the horizon or go back down. I mean, what is on the upper deck? Can we look around the upper deck for a bit? You can see the rail clearly. Right now, Lady H is leaning over the stern rail. Watch the seagulls or go back down. Okay, I don't know quite what watching the seagulls is going to do. Might pass some time. Okay, let's go back down and make my way back down the ladder. Okay, right. So now where can we go from there? So we're on the bridge and we've got about an hour to kill until we need to go back to our cabin to have a chat to Anders, possibly. I mean, there is a chapel. Maybe we need to go there first. The chapel is sort of flashing on and off in that red colour. I don't quite know what that means. Does that mean that we need to go there? Does that mean there's something of interest happening in that particular location? Let's pop down to the chapel, shall we? 10:45. Well, it's quite tricky to get to the chapel. Okay, we'll head down there just to see what's going on down here. Less than 6 hours. Yes, brilliant. Okay, the small chapel is tucked into the very bottom of the boat. Okay, I fall to my knees and bow my head. Our Father who art in heaven. Okay, there's a big sort of cross thing which is, hallowed be thy name. I'm not going to do the whole thing, are we? Thy kingdom, some of the stuff, something, heaven. That's what you've got? This is schoolgirl stuff. What do you want? Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Is this a person or is this the voice of God or whatever? I don't know. I know I've not always been pious. I have sinned. I need some advice. I also need to go very soon. You need my advice. You need a lot more than that, young lady. But go on. Spit it out. I need a miracle. How do I get a passkey? Or forgive me. How do I get a passkey? That might be quite useful. That means we can go anywhere and plant evidence. How do I get a passkey? That could be useful. I absolutely hate to think what you would do with a passkey. Okay, but how do I get one? You know what I would do. What should I do? I kind of want to leave. I want to get back to my cabin. He's bringing his hat. But how do I get one? Okay, how do I get one? Anders likes you. Okay, probably would let his guard down around you. Okay, that makes sense. If you kept him busy enough. Oh no. The chapel door opens and Lady Armstrong steps inside. Oh, excuse me, dear. She hurries away once more. Okay. Does she often come here? Where were we? Why didn't she stay? I need to go now. Can we just leave? Where were we? You were grovelling. Anything else? Since you're here for once. No. What did she want with you? Are sleeping pills useful? Which god are you? That's a good question. Which god are you? Which god are you? Just stop and think about that question for a moment. Go take a hike. I'm tired of you. Okay, let's leave. Let's go because we don't have long until we need to get back to our cabin. There we go. 11:08. Right, so that is a good point, though. That is a good point. If we can distract Anders, we might be able to nick his key. I can be there at 11:23. This is awful. Should we be doing this? Do you know what? That's the aim of the game. If we can get away with murder, then that's good. I open the door to find Anders waiting for me. Oh, 11:23. I thought you weren't coming. He gestures to a red-tagged key lying on the desk. I let myself in. Okay, so close the door. Do sit down. I wanted to ask you something. So that key that we want is here, right now, in our room. Okay, do sit down. Yeah, do sit down. There we go. Have a lovely seat. Will you sit beside me? Beside you? Are you sure? I'd like that, or one thing at a time. Okay, let's put beside you. Are you sure? That's kind of, put the focus back on him. Whatever position you prefer, ma'am. Close the door. I want to ask you something. Kiss me, Anders. Okay, let's close the door first. That might make sense. I push the door too. We don't want to be disturbed. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, shutting the door. I wanted to ask you something, or just give him a big old smooch. I wanted to ask you something. Let's talk to him first before the smooching happens. Anything. Okay. These two seem to have some sort of history. I don't quite know what it is, but there is history here because they are certainly interested in each other. Okay, can I trust you, Anders? Let's go down that route. Can I trust you? My advice is, Villancy, look after yourself. That way, people will stick by you. Okay. I want to trust you, Anders. Will you give me your passkey? Now you can get out. I want to trust you, Anders. Let's go down this route, shall we? I want to. So suit yourself, Veronica. Take what you want. Oh my goodness. Will you give me your passkey? Okay. I mean, do we just blatantly ask him for it? Although then, isn't it really obvious if all of a sudden loads of evidence appears in loads of other people's rooms? Won't it be suitably obvious that we've put it there because we've got the passkey? Will you give me your passkey? Did you always want to be at sea? Now you can get out. Will you give me your passkey? Let's go down that blatantly obvious route there. So you can drop in on another man? No, Veronica. I won't. Did you always want to be at sea? Now you can get out. You better kiss me now. Okay, right. We've got to that point. We might have to distract him with a little bit of, smoochy. Let's go down that route. You better kiss me now. Mrs. Philancy. I do believe I will. My goodness me. Anders tosses me onto the bed and starts to undo my buttons. Oh my word. That's a little bit more than I was expecting happening. He doesn't ask me for permission. Well, that's a bit naughty. No more than I asked Malcolm for his. But unlike Malcolm, I'm not going anywhere. I do exactly what he wants me to do. I fall for him right where I stand. My goodness me. Okay, right, so that just happened. Then he puts his hat back on. Oh, he didn't wear his hat. Okay, Commander Anders took the helm. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, I didn't kind of expect that. I thought we'd just have a smooch with him. And while he was distracted, we'd lean out and grab the key. Wait, so that's it. I'll see you again soon, I hope. Okay, wait. Wait for a second. Don't just go. I want to talk to you. Oh, what about? Yes? Your passkey, Anders. Can't I keep you? So that's it. Let's ask him about his passkey again. Let's properly go for this. Given we were just, nice to him. Could you lend it to me just for a little while? I don't think that's a good idea. It's more than my job is worth to give that to a passenger. Even one as charming as you. Oh, you scoundrel. He gets to his feet and heads into the bathroom to wash his face. His passkey is still on the desk by the awful dolphin. Okay, sing quietly to myself, get up out of bed. It might make sense to get up out of bed. I would get up, but the fact is I can't move. I've been pinned like a butterfly to a board. I can hear the water running in the bathroom. Hang on, what? What? Tidy my hair, get up out of bed. Okay, tidy my hair. I sit up and begin to fix my hair clips. It's amazing how many I use each day and how far they can travel. Cuddle a pillow, get up out of bed. This has got very weird very soon. Okay, get up out of bed. All right, now I'm ready. Okay, from a sound, I think Anders is brushing his teeth with Malcolm's toothbrush. Grab the key or peek into the bathroom. Okay, do you want to peek into the bathroom? Let's see what's going on. I peer around the doorway. Anders looks just great with his back to me as well. Grab his key and lie back down. I mean, if we grab his key, he's going to know that we've taken it. I mean, but then, if he says anything, we can possibly, we've got something on him now. We can say, yes, but you've been fraternising with the passengers, Anders. That's not very good. Let's grab the key. Why not? Quickly out of bed and pick up the passkey with the red tag and shove the passkey under my pillow. Read the tag. Oh, let's read the tag. Strictly for ship's crew only. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Anders is singing an old song in his deep, manly voice. Run for it. Okay. Passkey under my pillow. Put the tagged key back on the desk. I mean, if we put it under our pillow, maybe he'll walk out and forget about it. I think running for it makes it obvious. Putting it back on the desk means we don't have the key. Let's put it under our pillow. Shove the passkey under my pillow. I mean, I suspect he might be aware that we've taken it. Lie back down. You look perfect, dear. Let's flirt with him and distract him a little bit. There we go. You looked perfect, dear. Splendid. Very lovely hat. Good show. He looks for his key. Frowns. Takes the key from under the pillow. Trying to keep me a little longer away. Oh, botherations. He slips the key into his breast pocket. Salutes. And out he goes. Okay. That didn't work very well. Do you know what, though? Let's have a giggle. How naughty, though. How naughty. All right, Veronica. Time to get up. Veronica, that was very, very naughty indeed. Okay. Let's leave, then. There's still time. Right, so what have we got? About 3.5 hours. Let's go to the restaurant. There's someone in the restaurant there. Don't know who that is, but there's somebody over there. And it's kind of lunchtime anyway. Lady H is there. Okay. Let's go and have a chat with her. There we go. 12:35. Less than 4 hours. This has got to be it. This has got to be the way round. We've got to be able to just survive for another 3.5 hours. May I join you, Lady H? Nibble some biscuits. Nibble some biscuits. Okay, that does sound very appealing, but I kind of feel like we need to talk to this fancy lady here. Okay. Right, so she's clearly very posh and very rich, and she poked her head in whilst we were in the chapel, didn't she? Yeah, she's got a good hat on, and she's wearing an animal, which is good. May I join you, Lady H? Hello there, how are you? Of course, dear. A drink? Oh dear, right. Lady H is having a drink in the restaurant. Thank you, not for me. At lunchtime? just sort of look confused. What? It isn't breakfast. Steward, you know how I like them. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so there's the steward. Oh, he knocked on the door. As dirty as it comes, please. Oh, my goodness. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so dirty. Are you married? What do you make of the commander? Shall we ask that? What do you make of the commander? Let's see what she says. Lovely Anders. Quite a favourite of mine, but you know, dear. Not all that glitters is gold, as they say. Okay. So what does that mean? Oh, hang on. Does Lady H know something about Anders? So what does that mean? You don't trust him. You don't like blacks, Lady H. Oh, my goodness me. Right, okay. I mean, I guess, appropriate to the time that this game is set in. And she's sort of old money or whatever. I mean, okay, fine. I think maybe we say, what does that mean? Because what does that mean? What is she trying to say? Not all that glitters is gold, as they say. Or do we say you don't trust him? Maybe she doesn't trust him. Okay, yeah, you don't trust him. Do you trust him or not? Oh, I would trust him. Maybe not to sail a boat, though. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What does that mean? You're just talking nonsense. It's the alcohol speaking, I imagine. Our beloved commander, my dear, he has a secret. What kind of secret? Tittle-tattle, surely, or you're quite the detective. Okay, tittle-tattle, surely, come on. He's a decorated commander, we just said there, so, surely this is all lies. Oh, no, I like tittle-tattle, of course, but I really love secrets, and let me tell you, a good secret isn't in your hand until you can pick it up. Here you are, ma'am, just as you like it. Sorted. Thank you so much. Oh, dearie me. Okay, did you just wink at him? Palm a sleeping pill? Did I see you out on deck late last night? Ah. Okay, palm a sleeping pill is the idea that we put a sleeping pill into her drink. Is that what we're going to do? And that takes her out of action for the rest of the trip, probably. Oh, that could be a good idea. If we can make it work, that will be quite good, because then she'll just be, asleep. And then that's one less person to accuse us of anything. Let's do that. Palm a sleeping pill. Under the table, I get a tablet out and hold it ready in my palm. Slip the tablet into her drink. Do you have children or leave? I mean, we might as well give it a go. I can't hold her drink while she's looking right at me. Oh, okay. Maybe I will have this drink. Have you made this crossing before? Are you married? Okay, have you made this crossing before? Let's try and just make idle chit-chat. It's 1 o'clock. 3 hours remain. Oh, yes, my 4th or 5th time. I can simply never decide where I want to be. Okay, maybe I will have that drink. Are you married? Tell me Anders' secret. Maybe we will have a drink. And if she's winking at the steward person again, maybe we can drop the thing into her drink then. Maybe I will have that drink. Let's go for that, shall we? Steward, over here, please. Okay, she's turned away, waving her handkerchief for attention. Okay, go. Slip the tablet into her drink. Go, go, go. I let the tablet into her glass. It sinks to the bottom, undissolved, like an old olive. He'll be over in just a moment, dear. Uh-oh. This is bad. We need to wait for... That needs to dissolve. This could be awkward. This could be very awkward indeed. Okay, what do you make of the Major? Do you have any children? Or wait for my drink. Okay. Do you have any children? Again, idle chit-chat. Do you have any children, Lady H? Do you know, my dear? But I never did. I meant to, but somehow the moment never arose. And then, of course, it was too late. Oh, that's very sad. Okay. Lady H sniffs and looks away. Ah, again. Here you are, Mrs. Villancy, straight up with a twist. I've no idea what we're drinking, but okay. It's got an olive in it. But you'd like to have had children? Give the lady's drink a stir. Swap drinks. Okay, give the lady's drink a stir. If she's sort of looking away and such. I lean over, but there isn't time to give the lady's drink more than a brief stir. Okay, that's fine. The tablet doesn't dissolve. Our botherations. But if I had a child, I would have called it Marmaduke. Good name. Marmalade duck for cuddles. Lady H treats me to a winning smile. Okay, so cheers. Will you stay in America? Did I see you out on deck last night? Okay. Will you stay in America? Not cheers, because then she's going to drink it and notice. Will you stay in America? Just keep chatting. Will you stay in America, do you think? This time, I think maybe this time I will. England has too many memories in it now. And quite honestly, too many diseases. Oh dear. Okay, Lady H smiles thinly and digs through her bag. Okay. Oh, we need to not swap drinks. We don't swap drinks. I don't want the sleeping pill thing. You said England was full of memories. Okay, that's about the only option we could go for that was any good. Unhappy ones. And happy ones. But all memories make you sad, don't they? I don't know, they shouldn't do. Lady H raises a hanky to her eye and dabs. Okay. Swap drinks, cheers. And are you married? Let's just keep talking, see if that thing can dissolve. Are you married? No, not anymore. But I rather liked it when I was. Okay, Lady H smiles thinly and digs through her bag. Okay, so swap drinks, cheers. Tell me Anders' secret. Let's just go down that route. We've had drinks together, it's fine. Just between us. I can't go around giving people secrets out like humbugs, dear. What a way to behave. Well, you told us. You've told us about a secret. That's not right, is it? What if we trade? Anders is propositioning me, Mrs. Armstrong, so you won't tell me. Ooh. Okay. What if we trade? I don't know what we'll have to trade. Anders is propositioning me. Well, that could go both ways, couldn't it? That could be bad for us, because then we might be seen as being sort of, unfaithful to our husband. I mean, the fact that we killed him. That would be quite bad. What if we trade? We've got one diamond earring we could give you. I don't know what else we can trade. Let's go for that option. What if we trade? Let's see what we can do. A secret for a secret, is it? I do like secrets, that's true. I'll tell you something about me. I'll tell you something about Miss Turpentine. I'll give you my diamond earring. Okay. That could... Oh, now I don't know what to do. I don't know who Miss Turpentine is. I'm not entirely sure who Miss Turpentine is. I don't know how we can tell her something about that, because I don't know who that is. I'll tell you something about me. I'll give you my diamond earring. Oh, I don't know what to do. But then, okay, we give her the diamond earring, and that means that she's aware that we've only got one. And then if the other one is found, I don't know if it's lost forever, but if it is found, then she's going to know that we only had one earring. That could be quite bad, but this might get us Anders' secret, and that might be worth more. Do you know what? Let's do that. I'll give you my diamond earring. Whatever, let's do it. Let's go for it. Oh, that's too much. And I'm too old to go hawking things to pawn shops. I tell you what, dear. £1,000. £1,000? You give me £1,000 and I'll give you Anders' secret. Do we have £1,000? Yours to have and to hold. You're not serious. I don't carry money. No deal. Okay, you're not serious. Let's go down that route, because that was a bit ludicrous. You're not serious. Well, if it's too much, never mind, dear. I have to give you a diamond earring, but that's what a man's life is worth. You'll own him, dear, if you want him. I don't carry any money. No deal. I don't think buying secrets is the done thing. Okay, I don't carry any money. That's why I offered you the diamonds. Oh dear, my dear. Sorry, what a shame for you. Lady H returns her attention to me. Okay, so cheers. Do you miss your husband, or finish my drink and go? We need to keep her talking so that thing dissolves. Do you miss your husband? I think we asked this already. Powerfully. He was one of the most... Oh, he's the most gentle of men. Quite a flower. Okay. Lady H raises a hanky to her eye and dabs. Okay. What do you make of Carstairs? Okay. Should we just ask that because it means things are carrying on? Time is passing. What do you make of Carstairs? Carstairs? Oh, he's a dark horse, that one. Ah, right, okay. A passenger, I imagine. You mark my words. He's got a secret. Okay, everyone's got secrets. Well, I rather think so. Honestly, my dear, I rather thought it was you. What? What? No fear. He's having an affair, isn't he? I'm happily married. Let's say I'm happily married. Because that will make her think that everything's fine. I'm happily married, I'll have you know. Of course you are, dear. It's only that if it isn't you... and it certainly isn't young Miss Turpentine, then I can't think who it might be. Oh, one of the maids. You're sure it's a woman? Well, I promise you it's not me. Oh, maybe it's Anders. Maybe it's Anders and whatever this chap is called. Are you sure it's a woman? Let's go down that route. Okay, no, I'm not. I've not seen anything. Whoever it is, they turn up at his cabin door quite late. And they use a signal. They always knock 9 times. 3 groups of 3, always the same. Okay, how romantic, how intriguing. It must be scandalous. How intriguing. It is intriguing. Carstairs' lover has 9 knocks. How intriguing. Yes, well, I've not managed to find out anything really juicy. And we're almost ashore. We are almost ashore. What a waste. It's fine. We're almost ashore. Lady H puts a handkerchief away and smiles thinly at me. Okay. Cheers. You must have been studying in your youth. Did I see you out on the deck last night? Let's ask that, shall we? Did I see you out on the deck last night? Taking a starlight stroll? Oh, yes, I always do. Not much to see, of course, but I heard something. though. Oh. Heard what? Or a voice? Let's say a voice to detract away from the fact that it might have been a splosh of a body into the water. A voice? Well, yes. Your husband's, in fact. Talking to a woman. I suppose that wasn't you. Of course it was me. Or no, what if I say no? And that means that she will sort of... Oh, no, but now we're... Oh, okay, hang on a minute. She might then be able to stand up for us and say, well, apparently she wasn't on deck last night with her husband because he was talking to some other woman. But then if this pill thing works, then she's not going to say anything at all. Do you know what? I suppose that wasn't you. No, it wasn't me. My goodness, who was he talking to? Well, they were talking and smoking, as one does. And then there was the splash. A great big splash. I think someone threw a chair overboard. Okay, a chair. How strange. Perhaps it was a whale. Okay, let's just go for how strange. The weird things people do. Isn't it? Okay, Lady H takes a sip of her disgusting drink, then frowns. Ahoy there, steward. There's something floating in my drink. Oh, botherations. Get me another one. Okay, that didn't work. Right away. Okay, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I'm going to sip my drink. I sip my drink while Lady H watches thirstily. Here you are, Mum. I hope this one is more to your liking. I'm sure it will be. Okay. Permanent of the pill. Will you be staying in New York? Finish my drink and go. I think we've been here long enough chatting to Lady H here. So finish my drink and go. I need to be going now. Cheerio. I lift my glass and drain it. Down it, down it. Goodbye, Mrs. Villancy. Okay. So we've got about 2 hours left. 2 hours left. There's a smoking room, the aft cabins, the forward cabins. Okay, hang on. Who's that there? That's Lady H. She's gone over there again, is she? Oh, okay. No, we don't want to go there. Chapel's no use. The smoking room, I don't imagine it would be becoming of a woman in this particular period of time to go down to the smoking room. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on, where's Carstairs? Where's Carstairs? Aft cabins or forward cabins? I don't know who's in what cabin. Oh, the aft cabin belongs to Superdar Major Singh and Clarissa Turpentine. Ah, there we go. That's Miss Turpentine. Or forward cabins? Carstairs' secret lover. Ah, that would imply that Carstairs is here. Should we just go and stir a bit of trouble up like that? Let's go and investigate, shall we? Why not? Let's go and do that. Less than 3 hours. This is going to be fine. This is going to be absolutely fine. We're going to get away with it. It's all good. The forward cabins are occupied by Carstairs on one side and Lady H on another. Okay, we don't need to talk to Lady H again because we just had a massive long chat with her. The Carstairs door, knock 9 times. Let's do this, shall we, just for fun? Knock, 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 knock. A bolt drawn back inside. Who's there? Shove the door open or wait? Okay. Is this us? Just say, wait. Do we just wait and they can open the door? Or do we say, who's there? Let's wait. Let's see what happens. We just wait. I wait silently. A few moments pass. The door opens. Just a crack. Who's there? Shove the door open. Wait a moment longer. Okay. Wait a moment longer, possibly. From inside, a woman's voice. Richard? Bist du da? Ah, German. Okay. Carstairs has a woman stowaway in his cabin. Who's there? Shove the door open. Let me in. Ooh. There's a German stowaway. Okay, let me in. Oh my goodness me. Let me in. The woman gasps. The door slams shut. The bolt rams back home. Oh my goodness me. Okay, that probably wasn't the best thing to do, but now we know something. Okay, he's got a German stowaway in there. Okay, let's listen. Nothing. They're just being incredibly quiet. Okay, let's wait in the corridor. Yeah, let's wait for a bit. 15 minutes idle by. That's really good. That helps us a great deal because that gets us nearer to 4 o'clock. Okay. If we move on, could we go and have a chat with Thing? Yeah, let's leave here. Okay, continue. Let's go. Could we have a chat with Anders and tell him that there's maybe a stowaway on board? And that might detract the attention away from us if everyone's sort of focusing on, what was the name? Carstairs. If they focus on the Carstairs thing, maybe people will be too focused on that to worry about where our husband is and whether we killed him or whatever. I think that might be a good plan. So yeah, let's pop back up to the bridge and have another word with Anders. So there we go. Now, when are we going to arrive? 14:51. So time is absolutely ticking down. This is brilliant. Okay, less than 2 hours. I think we can do this. Right, wave to Anders. So, Commander, Hello there. He gives me a cheerful smile and returns to his duty. Oh, okay. Can we not tell him about the potential stowaway? Okay, right, that's a surprise. I was thinking maybe we could tell him. Okay, obviously not. Upper deck, watch see. Okay, go back down. That was a little bit disappointing, wasn't it? I suppose it passed some time, I guess. Right, where's Lady H? Could we tell her? We could tell her about the stowaway, because she likes a secret. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. We've got not long left now. 49 minutes, 1 hour from Liberty Island. Anders appears from round a corner. There you are. We need in the restaurant now. Uh-oh. This sounds a little bit ominous, doesn't it? Oh, dearie me. Why? Walk me there. I have things I need to do. Okay. Why would be the most pertinent question. Why? Why we need in the restaurant? Please, I don't want to drag you, but it will look very suspicious if you don't come. Oh no, has somebody seen something? Has somebody seen something? Okay, right, we're being dragged. We're being dragged to the restaurant with 40 minutes left. In the restaurant, Lady H, Carstairs and the Major are soon gathered. Clarissa Turpentine is standing apart sniffing. Anders walks me in and steps to one side. Thank you all for coming. Ah, right, okay. So we've not seen you. So you must be the Major, I imagine. I apologise for gathering you all here. It is most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Villancy. Malcolm Villancy isn't with you. I knew it. Right, you must be the one who... What was her name again? Well, I can't remember what her name was. Miss something or other. Okay, I knew it. Don't be hysterical. He's missing since last night. He was with me this morning. Okay. What do we go for here? What do we go for? Don't be hysterical. Let's go for don't be hysterical. Because this person's being a little bit kind of over the top. Don't be hysterical. Or do we say he was with me this morning? Because then if we say, we were with him at about 11:30, then maybe we could, if we ask the other guy, Anders, to confirm that, we can say, okay, well, if we weren't with our husband at 11:30, who were we with, Anders? And go down that route possibly? Shall we just blatantly lie to everyone? He was with me this morning. Or just say, don't be hysterical. Let's go down that route. Don't be hysterical. I've not done anything. What is this? I don't believe you. I saw him fall into the sea last night. He fell past my window as I looked out. Oh, bother. No, that's a horrible thing to say. Why didn't you tell anyone? That's a horrible thing to say. Let's just go down that route. Let's maintain our innocence. Just say, that's a horrible thing to say. What are you talking about? It was a horrible thing to see. And you did it, Veronica. How dare you? Me? Nonsense. I was in my cabin. If he jumped, it was because of you. Oh, my word. Me or nonsense, I was in my cabin. Nobody saw us on the deck. And we've told Lady H that we weren't up on the deck with our husband and our husband was talking to somebody else. So she might chip in and help us out there. Nonsense, I was in my cabin. Okay, like a spider in its web. 34 minutes and counting. He has gone missing. He was with me this morning. Why don't we ask him? Oh, that could be quite tricky to do, couldn't it? He was with me this morning. Or he has gone missing. Right. Now, here we go. Do we say he's gone missing? But then everyone's going to go, well, why haven't you mentioned it? Or do you say, well, he was with me this morning? Let's go down that route, shall we? The bed's all kind of messed up. So that's some good evidence there. He was with me this morning. Let's do this. He was with me this morning. He got up and left the cabin. That's the last time I saw him. A search is underway. Okay. Unless a surprise result is achieved, we have to assume Mr. Villancy went overboard sometime after breakfast. You can't trust what she says. You can't. Okay. What's that? Why is he with you? Or say nothing. I'm going to say, why is he with you? Let's try and pinpoint everything on this person here. Miss Turpentine, of course one doesn't like to gossip. Oh, she's brilliant. She's going to save the day. But Malcolm Villancy was on the upper deck last night. He was with a woman, but Mrs. Villancy says it wasn't her. I didn't go near the upper deck. We took a stroll. It must have been Clarissa. Let's be nice and neutral. I didn't go near the upper deck last night. Let's do that. I'm sorry, Mrs. Villancy. Oh, who are you? But I found your earring there just this morning. Oh, bother. Here, I still have it. Oh. Ah, okay. It was my earring, yes, but of course that's mine, not mine. It was my earring, yes, but... Okay, we saying we gave it away to somebody? Or of course that's... I don't know what to do. Not mine. people are going to know, aren't they? If we're wearing a diamond earring, somebody's going to go, no, that definitely is yours because it's a shiny diamond expensive thing. It was my earring, yes, but let's add a but onto this, shall we? It was my earring, yes, but I wasn't on deck last night. So, how do you explain it? I think Malcolm gave them to Clarissa. I can't. Someone stole it from me. Ooh. I think Malcolm gave them to Clarissa. Let's try and point all the fingers at Clarissa. Although, Lady does know we have a diamond earring. I think Malcolm gave them to Clarissa. Hopefully, Lady H won't say anything about the fact that we offered her one. Maybe she wore them up on deck. What earrings? I don't know what you're talking about. Time's ticking down. Oh, I didn't go on deck last night. I was in my cabin waiting for Malcolm, but he never came. So, who are we to believe? Wait, there's more. As I went below, there was a splash. Oh, what kind of splash? A splash now, we're on a boat, or say nothing. Okay. Well, what kind of splash? We know, because she told us she thought it was a chair. What kind of splash? Okay, what kind of splash? A heavy splash. I thought it was something falling off the boat until all of this. So we are to believe Malcolm disappeared last night after all. Mrs. Villancy? No, he was here this morning. Malcolm slept beside me last night. Let's go for this. Let's maintain this. He slept beside me last night. All night. I don't know what you heard, Lady H, but it wasn't Malcolm going overboard. 20 minutes remaining. We went below together like husband and wife. But we have only your word for this, Mrs. Villancy. The fact is, Mr. Villancy is missing. The evidence we have here is all circumstantial. Nothing to justify a firing squad, as my old field marshal used to say. Maybe Mrs. Villancy was up on deck and lied about it. Does that mean she pushed her husband into the sea? I'm innocent. You'll never prove anything. I pushed him overboard. Okay, those to imply guilt. You'll never prove anything implies, yes, I did it, but you can't prove it. And that is obviously sort of making us guilty because we're saying, yeah, I did. I chucked him into the sea. I'm innocent. Absolutely. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. How dare you accuse me? So, what happened? He must have jumped. Clarissa killed him. Carstairs did it. Now, do we go down the route of Carstairs did it because we know Carstairs is secret? And we could say, yes, Carstairs has got a German sort of stowaway on board, and Malcolm found out about it, and then Carstairs killed Malcolm to keep it secret. Carstairs did it. We're just gonna throw Carstairs right under the bus there. I most certainly did not kill someone who owed me £4,000. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, maybe. You never prove anything. This is a conspiracy. I pushed him overboard. You'll never prove anything. This is a conspiracy. Oh, no, you'll never prove anything. I don't know what to say. Can we not just say he's got a German stowaway in his room? I thought my argument there was quite solid. You'll never prove anything. And that's kind of admitting guilt. There's no evidence. No one really saw anything. Which is true. True enough. Okay, I confessed. You're free to go, ma'am. We can't stop you. I must advise that Captain Malcolm Villancy committed suicide sometime today. Or the captain that. But frankly, I do not believe it. But I do know, Mrs. Villancy, that with a verdict of suicide, it prevents a life insurance payment from being made. I do not fancy your chances against the police. Okay, I believe you, so can I go now? He often talked about suicide. Okay, hang on. I believe you, so can I go? I believe you. Do you know what? Yeah, I absolutely believe you. It's fine. I believe you. I hope so. I really do. Okay, watch your back, and as you escort me, my lawyers will crucify you. That seems a little bit excessive. Anders, will you escort me? Let's try and get Anders in on this. I think I better had. We'll arrive in less than an hour. You should prepare to disembark. You weren't much help, Anders. I think I want to be alone in case I hurt someone else. You weren't much help, Anders. You could have helped out a bit there. I've my career to consider. And Mrs. Villancy, once we arrive in America... Yes, my darling. What? I'm free to go. Yes, my darling. Let's just butter him up a bit. Yes, my darling. Don't try to leave the state. Oh, all right there. Okay. 2:30, July the 5th. Bar of the Hotel Partington. Another drink, miss. I escaped. Hurrah! Are you sure? Don't you think you've had enough? I'll drink till I'm dead. I'm waiting for someone. Oh, Joe, I'm waiting for someone. Why not? I don't know who we're waiting for. I'm waiting for someone. He'll come. I'm sure he'll come. We're waiting for Anders. Hard times, huh? Shut up and pour. It wasn't meant to be like this. Suicide doesn't pay life insurance. Yeah, we tried our best to try and pinpoint it on somebody else. It didn't quite work out as well as we'd hoped. I kind of really thought that we'd use Carstairs sort of German stowaway as kind of a bit more leverage there, which is a bit of a shame because that would have been brilliant. That would have been really, really good. But never mind. It wasn't meant to be like this. It absolutely wasn't. It wasn't meant to be like this. You know, I thought I had a good thing going. I really thought that. Oh dear. I had a man. I had a plan. Forget it. I had a plan. Let's say that. I had a plan. It almost worked. So close. Okay. And is that it? The Devil's Due. Socialite Veronica Villancy was widowed at sea when husband Malcolm allegedly took his own life in what police have called highly suspicious circumstances. Mrs. Villancy is left penniless in America and is reportedly in the market for a new attachment. Look out, boys. This woman looks like trouble. Okay. Right, so pictured. Mrs. Villancy was notorious before her marriage for a string of high-profile engagements. Oh, I didn't know that. So we got freedom. We didn't get the life insurance, unfortunately. But we did okay. 7 hours and 56 minutes and 1 attempt. Because, you know, that was the first time we've played it. Okay, there we go. And now I think it's just a case of, does it fully restart the whole thing and we just go again and try all sorts of different things and see if we can get freedom and life insurance and such like. I imagine that's what we do. Okay, I mean, Joe, we'll restart it, but maybe we'll just head back to the menu screen. Oh, that's interesting. It's a slightly different newspaper headline at the start. So this one here says sharks in the water. Businessman Malcolm Villancy is said to be in hot water as debtors begin to circle. So last time I had a nice picture of the pair of them waving and it was saying, oh dear, yes, there's a string of bad investments. Whereas this one here is basically saying, yeah, Malcolm Villancy is very much in trouble. Okay, there you go. Look out, Mr. Villancy. Your wife didn't marry you for your looks. Oh, dearie me. Okay, right, well, there we go. Let's just head back to the menu, shall we? So there we go. That was Overboard, and that was wonderful. That was very, very enjoyable indeed. And do you know what? I might have to pop back to that. I might have to have another couple of goes at that just to see if we can escape and get the life insurance money as well. But, you know, I'm quite happy that we got out. I'm quite happy that we escaped. Yeah, that's important thing number one. If you kill your husband on a boat, important job number one is to get away with it. You know, if you get some money out of it as well, bonus, but, you know, you need to escape first. There's no point going, yay, the life insurance paid out, but now I'm in prison for the rest of my life. So, you know, we did the kind of the important job. We didn't get the money, but never mind, never mind. I'm sure we can just go marry some other mug and take all their money and then maybe push them off a boat as well. I do not know. But yeah, that was wonderful. That was a lot of fun indeed. I like the story. I mean, it certainly went to some very interesting places. I wasn't really expecting it to go where it went. And it was a little bit of a shame at the end there, where we couldn't actually deploy the knowledge of Carstairs' German stowaway. I thought that was in the bag. I thought we could just, you know, pin the blame on that guy and go, there you go. Nope, he did it. Look, my husband found out about that German stowaway and Carstairs killed him to keep everyone quiet and all that kind of stuff. I thought that would have happened. But do you know what? Never mind, never mind. We did pretty well, all things considered. And so, yeah, it was wonderful. A lot of fun. But yeah, we'll finish things up for now. We'll just sort of, you know, imagine that we went and married somebody else and took all their money and such like. Because, you know, that seems like the kind of person that Veronica was. But there we go. We'll finish up for now. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. They've ripped my arms off, ripped my legs off. I mean, you know, unfortunately they didn't rip anything else off. Yes, I'm off my face on mushrooms. Why, Lady Charlotte, I would certainly love to taste your cake. The King of the West is an idiot. I am off my face on mushrooms. I mean, asking me questions isn't going to be my strong point at the minute.